Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. My name is Ailie and you are watching Makeup, Mystery and True Crime Tuesdays. What do we think the name? I just thought of it today. I wanted to include mystery because this video doesn't include true crime. Well, it kind of does, but it's more the mystery. So let me know what you think. I think it's quite catchy. Although True Crime Tuesdays is sometimes really hard to say, so... In this video we're going to be talking about the paranormal, and to be perfectly honest, I don't know why I'm doing this because whether you believe in it or not, I do, and it scares the shit out of me. So like, I'm happy that they're there, but like, I don't need to know. Like, there'll be no hauntings, no paranormal shit near me. So honestly, I don't really know why I've been researching this, because I don't like scary films and I don't like anything to do with ghosts, the paranormal and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I was delving into true crime and I thought, why not look at my hometown, which is Kirkcaldy, and that is a little town in Fife, and that's in Scotland. I actually came across a lot of places that were haunted, whether you believe in that or not, I don't know. But they are claimed to be haunted. So I wanted to look on that side of things. Let me know if you like it. Like I said, it scares me, but it is still quite interesting. So I will be that kind of person that is so nosy that I'll watch a scary film knowing fine well that I'm not going to be able to sleep for like a week after. And I'll still do it just because I'm so nosy and I want to know what happens. And then I'll cover my face the whole entire time. So I don't know why I even do it to myself. But anyway, so this video is going to be called Haunted Kirkcaldy. And like I said, that is where I come from. That is where I stay. Most of these places I'm going to talk about are actually in walking distance from my house. So that is scary. But before I start, I want to give credit to the Scottish Paranormal team. I actually think I follow them on Facebook. I haven't watched any of their videos because, like I said, I'm too scared. And the Spooky Isles, that's where I got most of my information for this video, so I will link all of their stuff down below. They've got Facebook, they've also got a YouTube channel, they've got loads of articles, they've even visited some of these places, and they do like spirit box sessions and stuff, which is really cool if you're interested in that. There's also a book called Haunted Kirkcaldy, which is really interesting, and you can buy it on Amazon. You can get a paperback, you can get an ebook, and it's by Gregor Stewart, and I'll have that link down below as well if you want to check that out. So I'm going to be talking about a few places. I think I've got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 places to talk about because they're just little short stories, so that's what I'm going to be doing, just telling you some short stories of things that have been happening in these places, and let's just get started. So number 1 is Oswald House, formerly known as the Dunkirk House Hotel. Now I know exactly where this place is because my cousin actually got married in this place. The decor is very 18th century, and it's, if you're familiar with Kirkcaldy, it's not far from Kirkcaldy High School, which is where I went. And it's surrounded by like huge fields at the back of it, and then at the front it's got a big car park, and then there's a golf course. There's also a golf club which my dad goes to, my boyfriend's played there a few times, and I have had my dinner there a few times, but I've never heard of it being haunted. So according to locals, I don't know who's the locals that have been saying this, but there is a tale of the Grey Lady, and it's said that she lurks in certain rooms and hallways, and it's reported by the Scottish Paranormal team that a lot of things happen in the kitchen. Fiona Williamson, who is a local clairvoyant, and staff members themselves said, quote, "As Fiona and I stood in the kitchen area with the lights full on, all the kitchen utensils that were hanging on the wall were to do a dance for us." So they said that right in front of their eyes that the kitchen utensils were like dancing in front of them. I don't know whether you believe that or not. I think it's something that you'd have to see maybe on video to believe it or not, but I'm just telling you these stories that people have claimed has happened. Number 2, the Freers Arms. Now, I don't know if I know this place, I probably do. I'll put up a couple of photos. And it's a Victorian style pub located near Kirkcaldy High Street. And from the landlord and the staff say that unattended beer pumps would just randomly turn on. There's also apparently a woman singing, and the lights would flicker on and off. There would be shadows. There would be people feeling tapping on their shoulder when no one's there. But one room in particular, the cellar, it says that people have said that it's really cold in there, even though the rest of the pub is really warm. And there's been footsteps heard running up and down from the cellar. And apparently the owner's dog like senses someone that's in there and it never goes in there. So I would definitely not be doing a shift there on my own, that's for sure. The next place is called Betty Nichols, and it's another pub, and I actually do know this place as well. I mean, I know all of these places, but it's located on Kirkcaldy High Street. It's actually been operating since 1741, so it's been open a very long time. The cleaner there has especially noticed some strange things going on. She said that one day on her shift, she just started it as normal. She went through the back and noticed on a table that there was just a random tea light just lit, just on a table through the back, and no one else is there. So the CCTV was checked, and apparently they saw that like halfway through the night, it just literally just lit on its own. Wow. So yeah, there's that. Moving on, Ravenscraig Castle, which is literally 5 minutes down the road from me, and I've been in it many times. I've walked past it many times. It's got a really nice view. If you go and visit it, it's really interesting. You can get like, you can walk like right through it, and there's like certain bits you could look into, and then it looks right across onto the water. It's very nice. That goes back to the 15th century and is reportedly haunted by a ghost named Mary of Gweldress. Oh, here we go. Which is the wife of King James II, who died when a cannon exploded. Mary died in the castle in 1463, who has purportedly been seen floating around. So if you see a ghost floating around, then it's Mary. Now, there's actually a lot of history on this. Even like outside the castle, there's like a information board. So if you're ever curious, you can read that and I'll tell you a bit more about the history of it. But there is more online. I'm just telling you little snippets of things. So we're now moving on to the old Kirk, which is said to be the oldest building in Kirkcaldy, which I never knew about either. It dates back to 1244, which is old as hell. The reason why it's said to be haunted is because on the 15th of June 1828, the Reverend Edward Irvine attracted a large crowd. It's said that he was very famous. The church was so crowded and everyone was standing on the gallery at the top, and unfortunately, because there was so many people, it collapsed and it killed 28 people, and there was also 150 people that were injured, which is mental. It was reported that there's a figure standing in the corner of a church looking at the gallery, and it's always cold in the same place. The Hoovers also reported to be turned on by itself, and an electrician being pushed off his ladder. So remind me never to go visit that place. Now, the final place I'm going to talk about technically isn't in Kirkcaldy, but I wanted to include it because it's Glenrothes, which isn't too far from Kirkcaldy, and a lot of people that I know have gotten married in this place, and it's very popular for weddings, so I just wanted to include it because you might be interested as well. So I actually found a bit more information on this one, more than anything else. I think it's quite popular with like ghost hunters and stuff like that. This is going to be about the Balgony Castle, which sits on the South Riverbank near the Milton of Balgony, close to Glenrothes. And it is 700 years old, so that's probably why it's haunted as anything. However, it's been restored, but there is like certain bits of it that's still really old and like got missing bits of roof and that. Its most well-known ghost is of a woman that people call Greenie Jeanie. I've never heard of this. I don't know if anyone else has heard of it. Now, Greenie Jeanie is believed to be the daughter of the second family that owned the castle, called the Lundays. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it's me, so I pronounce everything wrong. But it is said that she has been there for 2 centuries. People say that they see her peering out of the second story window into the courtyard, which is absolutely terrifying. There's also reports of an old man wandering about, and also a grey man. Whether this is the same person, I don't know. This is just what I saw. Who uses non-existent doors, and a lady who is possibly a servant or a housekeeper, and also a dog. So this is like high traffic for ghosts and spirits and shit. So I definitely probably won't be visiting there unless it's like during the day and I'm going with like loads of other people. I don't think I would ever stay there. Now, Haunted Scotland have actually went to the castle themselves and they've done a video on it, so I'll link that below and you can check that out because I'm too scared to check it out. Maybe I'll have to. I'll maybe do that after this. There are people that actually live there. So the owners there are called Stuart and Kelly Morris, and they have also experienced some things, and I can tell you now, I would not be living there in an old castle that's like 700 years old and there's like folk wandering about that's not meant to be there. So they actually said they witnessed Greenie Jeanie and she walked past the window and looked out of another window. They have also heard voices, seen a young boy in the courtyard, and they always feel like they're being watched. Isn't that great? Kelly has reported that she felt someone breathing on her. Creepy. And someone touching her. And she has also felt like an evil presence. So as if all these other spirits weren't enough, let's chuck an evil presence in the mix. Why not, you know? She actually wanted to move out a few times, and really, honestly, I don't blame her. So, because the evil presence is said to be the spirit of a priest. I've just realised I've finished and I've not finished my makeup. So that is the end of the video. I realised this was like mega short and not a lot of information, but I just thought I would give you a little insight of the haunted places where I live. If you like these kind of videos, I might do more. I'm not promising anything because like I said, it scares me. I will do another true crime next week. If you have any case ideas, let me know. Let me know if there's any like other haunted places. Like I could do Fife, I could do the whole of Scotland, or I could do like different places across the world. Let me know. I could try and get more information and do like an actual series instead of just like short little stories like this. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment down below what you think and give this video a like, and please subscribe if you have not yet, and follow me on Instagram. That's where I am most active. So I will leave that here. Hope to see you next time. Bye!